Hey guys, and welcome back to Jackie's Garden Spot. I am Jackie, growing in Zone 8B, Alabama. And on today, we have a new gardening method, guys. It's called the seed snail. I am going to show you how to do that garden method today, guys. So let's get started. So guys, let's discuss the seed snail. The seed snail was first brought about by a gardener in the UK. Her name is Farida Sabira. I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I have linked her at the bottom of this particular video or this particular episode. And she brought about this particular seed snail method because she wanted to grow or germinate a lot of seeds in just a small space. Without using any grow lights, without using any heat mats. And so this is her method. She did use scissors, tape, she had seeds, and she used something that was called like a packing tape or something like a packing type of material that comes in packages. I've researched and I found that some people were using dog food bags. They were using fish feed bags. What else were they using? Bubble wrap. There was all kinds of stuff. Cardboard. And so I looked around and found something similar. This is similar to the like a fish feed bag that I'm going to use. Is made out of the same material. So I'm just going to cut it the length that she was using and we'll go from there, guys. So I'm going to cut it because it is actually a bag. So I'm going to cut it this way first. And I'm going to get rid of this little tie. And I'm going to cut it because we don't need it this wide. We will need it to be this is the perfect length for it. Just this wide here. So I'm going to cut this in half. And so that gives me this, and then I'm going to cut this in half. Okay, so that gave me 4 of the strips to get started here, okay? 4 of them. Okay, so I'm going to clean up my mess here, and then we'll be ready to move along. Okay, so I'm going to take the first one. And so what she did, I'm going to bring you down here so that you can see exactly what I'm doing here. So what she did was she then put the soil on top of her medium, because this is called the medium now. And so this is my soil. I'm bringing it over. And a lot of people had their soil dripping, but from what I could gather and from the research that I was doing, I think I'm going to leave this soil at the garden spot as the consistency of, if you can remember when we did the winterized jugs. So I'm going to leave the soil just like you could form a ball, of course, like that. And I'm going to do it that way because I think that it would spread better that way. And so this is all that she did. She packed her soil on here. And she left herself a little room, but she kept packing her soil all the way down. And in hindsight now, I think that it would have done better if I'd have had a cup maybe to put more soil on, but we'll make do with this. Okay. Making sure that the soil is thick enough on here as well. And so then you would decide what seeds you would like to plant out. With me, I have blueberry today. I'm also doing some more strawberries just to have enough. And guys, I'm gonna do some Brussels sprouts, some broccoli, maybe a little celery. So I'm going to do those, I think, to start out with. But at any rate, so after you have gotten your soil on, I'm going to wet my soil a little bit because I'm a little bit iffy about that part of it. Okay. And then she began to roll up her particular seed row. So I think I'll start on this end here. I know I'm making a mess. Okay. Oh, okay. So, and then she put pieces of tape to close it in. Hoping that that will hold. Oh, beautiful. Good. Okay. So, she then folded it over. I'm just cleaning up a little mess here, guys. That's all before I show you the row. So, this is how it should look. Just like a roll. Maybe a jelly roll, huh? And then just finally press down your soil to make a little flat surface. Like so. And now we're ready to plant in our seeds. So I'm going to probably do my blueberries here. It's a bit of a messy job, but if it works, great, huh? That's why we do this. That's why we're called gardeners. Okay, so hopefully you can see those seeds past my little nasty hands there. But anyway, so then we're just going to put the seeds around. And then go back and lightly cover that soil over those seeds. And guys, we're ready to water that in. And that's one seed snail down, guys. So I'm going to put this one inside of this old pot here, just to hold it in place and to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm ready to start my second seed snail, guys. Okay, that's the blueberries. And give me a moment. Let me get something to wipe this off and clean it up. And we'll be right back. Okay, guys. So we are back. And the next one that we are going to do would be broccoli. So I'm going to do the same thing again. Put my soil on here. And again, you can decide what you want to plant with yours. If you decide that you are going to make one or two or some to put out in your garden here, just do your own research and find out what grows best in your particular zone this time of the year. Here in 8B right now, Alabama, we're having sort of like a spring type weather right now. So the next couple of days, we're going to hit in the 70s here. So really nice right now. So we're enjoying it. At least I am out here in the garden. Okay, so we have this packed in. And you don't want it to all come out, all of your soil to come out. And again, I'm going to spray this soil. Just because it just doesn't feel the consistency that I really wanted. I wanted a little bit moister, but not overwhelmingly moist. And now I'm ready to roll this one. And guys, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put my label for those blueberries. And no, I will not remember if I had to come back out here later and tell you what they are. So I need to stop right quick and label that as well. Okay, let me kind of label the blueberries. I think they were blueberries. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put this label in that first snail that we made. And for this one, I need to make a label for that one while I'm at it. Broccoli. So again, the seed snail is there. I've packed down the soil. And those are the seeds for broccoli. And I'm going to go in that snail mold and put those in. The only thing about this particular plastic that I chose, it tends to ravel, but I think we're fine. It's gonna be okay, guys. Okay, and I'm going to lightly cover that. And I'm going to water that in. And again, that's the broccoli. And I'm going to add this to the rest of them. So guys, here's what we have so far. I'm going to keep on until I do the other 3 that we talked about. And then we'll be right back. Stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys, so we got those seed snails planted in. And we'll wait and see. Hopefully we will get good germination. And of course, we ended up with let's see here. The blueberries, of course. Broccoli. Brussels sprouts. Tree collards, just because I had one left over. Strawberries. And the celery. I think you can see that one. Yeah. So, we're going to leave them out here by our winter sowing jugs. And hopefully we'll have a good show out of seedlings to start with. As you can see behind the jugs, we have some sweet peas. They look like they're dying, but I don't know because I still have some greenery. Of course, you know, the snow did a lot of damage here in the garden spot. So, hopefully the sweet peas will last. I may have to plant some more in. Don't know. And looks like we got some germination going on in our jugs, guys. Just doing a little peep in here, trying to see. But looks like we have a little germination going on. So, and guys, our garlic is hanging on. I'm not too worried about the garlic and the damage that the snow did to the garlic because the garlic is resilient. It will come back. It is still green, so I'm not too worried about that. So guys, I hope that you've enjoyed spending the day here on the garden spot again. And of course, as always, I've enjoyed hanging out with you. And if you don't mind, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to see more content from me. And until the next time, guys, be well and be blessed. Bye, guys.